Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the next exciting action of Sack to the Future on the VinnyXWolf channel. Tonight, it's time for a showcase, the AFL showcase. The AFL real-life champions, San Diego Chargers, coming to the game at 12-2 and can secure a first-round bye in the division with a win against the Kansas City Chiefs, trying to battle in the playoffs. So we hope to show you the records. Hopefully the computer will bring it up so I can tell you exactly what I'm talking about, since I forgot to go look at it beforehand. The Chargers are back on a 2-game winning streak after losing 2 in a row to the Broncos and Raiders a couple weeks ago. There it is, the division. The Chiefs are in last place. They need to win out and have the Broncos lose at least one, or the Broncos lose next week, and then the Chiefs can get into the playoffs. Conversely, the Chargers at 12-2, if they lose out, the Raiders win out, the Raiders can still win the division. So the Raiders need the Chiefs to win. The Broncos need the Chargers to win. Because if the Chiefs lose, they fall to 9-6. The Broncos at 10-5 would clinch the playoff spot, I do believe. We will double check after the game is over. It is Sunday night prime time. All games are final so far, except for the Colts and Oilers on Monday and the Giants and Browns. But neither of those games have... Well, I shouldn't say that. The Browns and Giants game does, because it might give the Chargers home field advantage if the Browns will lose out and finish 13-3, as they're currently 13-1. And we get underway as George Blair kicks it in the end zone, where Freddie Jackson will take it there and will bring it out to the 25. Len Dawson coming out. He's had a spectacular season, 21 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, a real MVP-type performance. But the Chiefs themselves, at 9-5, might not make the playoffs, so it might be an also-ran type of season. And I did take the time to look up what uniforms the Chiefs wore in '63 on the road. I actually have a picture of the game at Balboa Stadium between the Chargers and Chiefs, and this is one of the most accurate Sack to the Future games we have. Dawson sails the pass over the head of his intended target, and he gets knocked down. And look at the Chiefs' starting offense. Jim Tyre, Marvin Terrell, Dennis Bodrowski, Ed Buddy, and Hall. Abner Haynes, Jack Spikes, Fred Urbanus, Frank Jackson, and Chris Burford are the backs and receivers. The Chiefs, after winning the '62 AFL title, moved to Kansas City and struggled in their first year in Kansas City, allowing the Chargers to get back to the AFL championship after missing out in '62. They would perform in 6 of the first 7 AFL championships. Dawson takes off running, and he slides down before being tagged by a Charger. The Charger defensive line, Earl Faison, Bob Petrick the end, Ernie Big Cat Ladd, and Henry Schmidt, the interior linemen. Linebackers, Chuck Allen, Emil Karras, and Paul McGuire. The secondary, the safeties, Gary Glick and George Blair, Dick Westmoreland, and Bud Whitehead are the corners for the San Diego Superchargers. So on 3rd down and 5, Dawson's in the shotgun. Sends Haynes in motion. Throws it over the middle. It's caught. Chris Burford, he's got a huge first down into San Diego territory, down to the 45. Big play by the Chiefs on 3rd down to keep the drive alive and get the ball rolling. Dawson hands it off to Haynes. Abner Haynes makes a spin move. He's up to the 42. It's going to be a 3-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Second down and 7. Dawson in the shotgun. Takes a high snap, hands it off to Abner Haynes. Abner Haynes inside the 40. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Dawson completes incomplete. It's 4th down and 5. And on will come the punt team. Eddie Wilson the punt. Gerald Wilson the punt, sorry. Punting from his own 50. Skies it. It is going to go out of bounds at the 13. Decent punt. Here comes Tobin Rope. Came out of retirement in 63, and he is having just as good a season as Dawson. 3,000 yards, 22 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Got the Chargers to a 12-2 record. You can see every game of theirs on the playlist. Most of them, any against the computer, have been right here showcased against human opponents. They've been on the other channels. Rope hands it off to Paul Lowe. There's a flag down. Holding on Ernie Wright, and that'll back up the Chargers inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. 1st down and 16. It was a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Occurred 4 yards downfield. It's a 6-yard penalty. Paul Lowe sweeping out to the right. He makes a spin move, cuts back up inside, and gets to the 13 to pick up the 6 yards. Last week he had 106 yards on the ground. Bobby Bell makes the tackle. It'll be 2nd down and 10 as he gets back the 6 from the penalty. Rope back to pass. He throws. It's caught to Dave Kosarek. He is to the... No, they're going to say 1st down. He was right on the line to gain, but they gave him the 1st down. As you look at it, 1st down is called. Dougal goes in motion. There's a handout to Paul Lowe. He's going outside. Tries to spin back in. He's going to end up picking up just a yard before being brought down. Wright, Greason, Roger, Shea, mix of the offensive line. Paul Lowe, Keith Lincoln the backs, Kosarek the tight end, Robinson, Norton the receivers. Rope back to pass. It's complete to Robinson. No, incomplete. Chiefs defensive line, Jerry Mays, Bobby Bell, and Mel Branch up front. Linebackers, Cheryl Hendricks, Ted Bates, E.J. Hullub, and Walt Corey. And the secondary, the Hall of Famer Johnny Robinson with Bobby Hunt, Dwayne Wood, and Dave Grayson. So on 3rd down and 9, Rope's in the shotgun. He's back to pass. Throws it out in the flat to Dave Kosarek. It's good enough for about 6 yards, 5 yards. 4th down and 4, though. Not good enough to move the chains. And Paul McGuire will come on to punt for the Chargers. Punting from his own 16. He gets the ball away. It's a good one. It's a long one. It's going to go all the way down. It's going to bounce at the 1. Bounce straight into the end zone. Deep, deep punt by Paul McGuire. But they were unable to get it to stay out of the end zone. And the Chiefs will come back on with a touchback out to the 20. Immediately tonight, at some point, the Browns and Giants to finish up Terrors 89's portion of Week 16, and then tomorrow morning, I'm not sure exactly what time, but the Colts and Oilers to finish Week 16. Here's the handoff to Abner Haynes. Big hole. He's out to the 29. He's going to pick up out to the 30. They're going to give him 10 yards, but they'll say it's 2nd down and inches. Nice hole for Abner Haynes. Second down and inches. Tommy Brooker comes in motion. There's a handoff to Abner Haynes, straight up the middle. He's got the first down, and in 3 yards. He needed inches, he got 3. First down and 10. For the Chiefs. In motion comes Lindy Infante. Dawson hands it off to Haynes. Haynes is met at the line of scrimmage and no gain. So if you're following the human teams, several human teams have already been eliminated. From this channel, the Buffalo Bills, even though they won in overtime, they go down to virtue of the Patriots getting the victory over the Raiders. We got an injury timeout, and oh no, it looks to be, not sure who that is. Is that Dawson? No, I don't think so. I think it's a back. Not sure who. Let's see, maybe number 50. No, number 30. Jack Spikes. Jack Spikes was the injured Chief. It's third down and 13. On the Terrors 89 channel, the Los Angeles Rams are the only ones at this point eliminated. On the Phantom Fighter channel, he so far has lost. Another injury timeout, as that was a completion to Mel Prophet. Who's the injury on this time? Not sure. Anyway, Phantom Fighter has not lost any teams yet. The 49ers need help, but they're the ones on the market. And the John M channel so far has lost 3 out of his 4 teams. The Steelers, the Oilers, and the Lions, all eliminated. Both showcase teams are both going to be in the playoffs. Haynes on the carry. He's going to go forward for a gain of 2. It'll be second down and 8 as the Chiefs' drive is slowly moving down the field. Slowly but surely. Dawson back to pass. Throws it in the flat to Fred Arbanis. Arbanis is going to get forward for the... Nope, they're going to get 7. It'll be third down and 1. The ball just inches away from the line to gain. The Chiefs shift. Dawson shotgun by himself. He throws. It's caught to Fred Arbanis, who finishes off from the last pass. And no, he dropped it. McNeil makes the hit and forces the incompletion. And it is a 4th down for the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's see, I thought he caught this. Well, he takes a step, but he cannot secure it away. So the Chiefs go on to punt. Wilson takes the punt, goes toward the corner, and they're going to mark it out at the 11. Gerald Wilson is having a phenomenal day punting for the Chiefs. So from the 11-yard line, Tobin Road is in the shotgun. He's back to pass. He looks downfield. Dive! Oh, incomplete. Looked like it was going to be a diving catch, but he could not hold on. The ball falls to the ground harmlessly for the incompletion. Harmlessly for the Chiefs. From the shotgun again on second down and 10. There's a hand up to Paul Lowe. He gets back to the line of scrimmage if he's lucky. It'll be third down and 10. So on 3rd down and 10, Rote is once again in the shotgun. He's back to pass. Into the end zone, throws out of the end zone, and out of bounds. Fourth and 10, and McGuire will punt from the stripe on the G in his own end zone. It's about 3 yards deep. Slow, almost blocked. He gets it away. Deep punt. McGuire took his time to set it up. Dave Grayson brings carries 3 Chargers on his back, gets out to the 34 before being tackled. And with 15 seconds to go in the first quarter, the Chiefs have the ball back. Gary Glick downfield. Or not Gary. Yeah, Gary. Well, one of the Glick brothers downfield to make the tackle. So 1st and 10, I formation for the Chiefs. A fake to, it's going to be a sack. It's going to be a sack as Chuck Allen comes in. Did not fall for the play action fake and buries Len Dawson. Both defenses have shown up to play early in this game. That's Allen's 3rd sack in the season. The San Diego Chargers have started out 10-0. Have reached the end of the first quarter here from San Diego with the Chargers and the Chiefs deadlock at 0. The Chargers started out 10-0 before dropping 2 games in a row to division rivals Denver and Oakland. Back to pass is Dawson. He's got it out to flat to Fred Urbanus. And Urbanus will go out of bounds. It'll be 3rd down and 17. Dawson is under center on 3rd down. He's back to pass. He throws. It's caught on the run to Chris Burford, and Burford once again gets the 1st down. That's the 2nd time on a long 3rd down Dawson's been able to find Burford on a slant route. And Burford's got 2 receptions for 47 yards, both in critical 3rd down position. Dawson so far is 5 for 8 passing early in this game, early in the second quarter. Game scoreless. From the 49, Dawson back to pass. Throws it over the middle, but just behind the receiver. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Second down and 10 for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down and 10 after the 1st down run. Back to pass. Haynes. Haynes with a move. He's got the 1st down. Haynes down at the 23-yard line. Oh, and an injury, and it is Abner Haynes. That could be a devastating loss. Curtis McClinton will have to carry the load if Haynes cannot continue. First down and 10. So Jack Spikes in for McClinton, or for Haynes on this play. So Spikes is healthy enough for him. And Spikes takes the handoff, and he fights his way up for a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Bob Petrick on the tackle. Hand off to Spikes that time. Spikes ahead, going to pick up 2 and make up a 3rd down and 7. So on 3rd and 8, Dawson back to pass. Steady, throws it, complete to Frank Jackson. Down to the 12. And a 1st down. Dawson hands it off to Jack Spikes. Spikes will get inside the 10. He's down to the 7, a 5-yard pickup. First, second down and 5 from the 7-yard line. Dawson back to pass. Takes off. Oh, he's going to get plowed from behind. Bob Petrick makes the tackle. 3rd down and 8. 3-yard loss on the sack. And Kansas City opened the scoring up with a touchdown, whereas San Diego's defense rise up and hold them to a field goal. Dawson looking to throw. Looking, throws. It's caught, but out of bounds. We would say it's dropped. Out of bounds, so it'll be 4th down and 8 from the 10-yard line. Not a very smart throw. If you tried to throw it away, just throw it away. Don't throw it to where you could potentially lose a couple yards. This will be a 27-yard attempt for Jack Spikes. Kick is up, and it is good. And the Chiefs have opened up the scoring. It is 3-0. Spikes kicks the ball away. And Keith Lincoln will not bring it out. For some reason, we're looking at the field. So Tobin Rote takes over now from the 25-yard line. The Chargers have really been unable to do anything offensively. 16 yards through on the ground. Rote back to pass. Because it's caught by Jerry Norton. Don Norton, he's going to get a first down. First down at the 38. Rote back to pass. Looking, steps up, going deep. Oh, it's going to be intercepted. Just not deep enough, and Dave Grayson's there to pick it off. And the future Raider brings the ball all the way back to the 49-yard line. Bad decision by Rote to go deep at that time. He did not have enough under it to get it downfield. And the Chiefs have taken over. Boy, if the Chargers lose this, they'll be 12-3, but it'll be 3-3 in the division. And will leave opening a hole for the Raiders. This is what the Raiders need to have happen now. The Chiefs can't win the division, but they're still battling for a wild card spot. So if they win, they will get to 10-5. The Broncos are 10-5, and then of course it depends on what happens in week 17. But for the Chargers, a win would give them the division. If they get to 13-2, the Raiders 11-4 right now, and if the Browns lose to the Giants later, it might possibly put the Chargers in position for home field. Dawson hands it off to Jack Spikes. Spikes with a big hole. Spikes running over a Charger defender, and he's all the way down to the 30-yard line. A pickup of about 16 yards and a first down. Jack Spikes stepping up in his time. I'm not sure, maybe McClinton's hurt. What's going on? Dawson handing up to Spikes again. Spikes with another big hole. He's going to be inside the 10. Spikes down to the 4-yard line. They're going to say the 5. And Jack Spikes on 7 carries has 51 yards. And the Chargers don't know what hit him. They weren't expecting this when Haynes went down. Dawson, this time to Wilson. That's Gerald Wilson, the punter, comes in and takes the handoff up the middle for 2. And we've reached the 2-minute warning with the score. Kansas City 3, San Diego nothing. You're watching Sack of the Future. And on 2nd and goal, so the kicker and punter have been bringing the Chiefs down the field on the ground. This time it's the punter, Gerald Wilson. He breaks the tackle of big cat Ernie Ladd, but is stopped in the backfield by Bob Petrick. It'll be 3rd and goal at the 7. So that time the kicker-punter combination of Spikes and Wilson doesn't pay off. And Dawson's got to go in the shotgun. Dawson back to pass. Looking for someone in the end zone. He throws it. It is caught for a touchdown. Chris Burford on once again converting on a 3rd down. And it is 9-0 Kansas City. With 1:37 to go in the first half, the Chiefs come down to San Diego looking to shock the Chargers. Jack Spikes, rested after the long runs, kicks the extra point, and it's 10-0 Kansas City. Got a deep kickoff in the end zone. Lincoln's going to bring it out. He's at the 10. He's up to the 20. Oh, what a hit! The Chief defender just come down and laid the wood to Keith Lincoln, and Lincoln went backwards. He ran into the immovable object. He ran into an unstoppable force that Keith Lincoln was not an immovable object. 1st and 10 as Rope goes in the shotgun. Back to pass. Looking, stepping up, looking back, throws it over the middle, caught by Robinson, and a 1st down for the Chargers, and they go into no huddle. Jerry Robinson, they go into no huddle on that, whatever, mode. Rote has time. He's going to throw it in the flat. Kosrak cannot get out of bounds. The clock will stay moving. As the Chargers pick up just 5 on that play, it'll be 2nd down and 5, and the Chargers got to hurry back. Receivers way downfield. It's Kosrak's 3rd catch. Rope fakes the handoff. He's got time. He's got a personal blocker. He throws it deep. It's overthrown. All his men. It'll be 3rd down and 5. He had a man. It was open. Lance Allworth. Grayson was a little bit behind him, but he just overthrew him. Set 3rd down and 5. Of course, Grayson, who had 1 interception already, was not in position to get that one. Rope back to pass. He drops it over the middle. Lance Allworth. Allworth is met at the 1st down line, and the Chargers are going to have to call timeout. They do get the 1st down. It's 1st down and 10 at the 47 with 50 seconds to go before the half. Charlie Warner makes the tackle. Future Buffalo Bill. Rope back to pass. Looking. He's got time. He's got all kinds of time. He's dropping back casually, running out to his left, and finally brought down as big number 75, I believe that's Jerry Mays, gets in there and takes down Rote. Loss of 10, 2nd and 20. That was a whole 8 seconds brought off the clock on that play. 42 seconds to go before the half. Rote back to pass. Throws it. Dumps it off. Not a good play there. 3rd down and 17. Only a 3-yard pickup for Paul Lowe. 30 seconds. He's counting. The Chiefs and Chargers have gone backwards. This time they're going to hand it off on the draw to Paul Lowe, and he's going to pick up a yard, and the Chiefs will burn a timeout as the Chargers have waved the white flag, and so let's get to halftime. But the Chiefs want a chance. So Paul McGuire will come on to punt. Gets the punt away. It's a low line drive punt. He's going to be called for the fair catch, but it's going to bounce at the 10, and we drop that at the 8. And that's where the Chiefs will take over with just 17 seconds to go before half. Let's go back to action now. Dawson breaks the huddle. Goes under center. And up to Jack Spikes. And Spikes is going to pick up 6. And the Chargers and Chiefs are both content now to let the clock run. They're going to attempt to line up for a play, but I do not believe they'll get it off. 1. No, they do. Waste of a play, really. Jack Spikes with a nice hole. But Spikes is throwing down. Perhaps he needs a breather. We've reached the end of the first half with the score. Kansas City 10, San Diego nothing. The hopes of the Oakland Raiders to win the division are alive. The hopes for the Denver Broncos to clinch a playoff spot, not so much. They might need to go get Let's get back to the second half of action now. Spikes kicks the ball out. An injury to Abner Haynes has forced the Chiefs to bring in their kicker and punter to play running back. Keith Lincoln brings the ball up to 34. Jack Spikes and Gerald Wilson are getting the carries now. The Chiefs dominating in the yards. 116-8 for rushing yards, passing yards. I mean, Rote back to pass. He's going to throw it complete over to the flat, and it is a first down. Good up to the 46-yard line for Tobin Rote and the Kansas City Chiefs. Rote, who threw just his 11th interception earlier in the game, trying to bring the Chargers back down the field and get them on the board now in the third quarter. Jerry Norton comes in motion. Rote throws it to Norton. Norton catches it. Gain of 6. No, they're going to say incomplete. My eyes deceive me sometimes. I thought that was a catch. Second down and 10. Rote looking. Throws it. It's caught by Kosrek, but he comes all the way back. And because of that momentum shift, he's going to lose 2 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 12. He had maybe a 3-yard gain, but his momentum brought him all the way back into the backfield, and the pursuit got to him. 3rd down and 12. Rote looking to throw. Throws it deep. It's almost intercepted. Tobin Rote has just been off. He's 9 of 16, 79 yards in the interception. Not sure what he's seeing out there tonight, but it's not the Charger receivers. And Paul McGuire is back on the punt once again. But see, that's part of the problem. They've only rushed the ball 4 times of 16 throws. Chargers usually rely a lot on Paul Lowe. McGuire gets the punt off. He's headed toward the coffin corner, just inside the 19s. It's better than a touchback, but only by a yard. Dawson. Man in motion is Lindy Infante. Dawson, back to pass. Dawson throws it out to Infante. And no gain. Infante is a roster filler. Made the spot on the roster, of course, because of the name. Future head coach of both the Green Bay Packers and the Indianapolis Colts. It's 2nd down and 10. Dawson hands it off to Jack Spikes, and Spikes is going to lose a yard. He's now got 10 carries, 66 yards, and the Charger defense is stepping up. 3rd down and 10, although they lost a yard. Again, EA Madden math says 3rd and 10. Dawson back to throw. He is going to step right into a sack. Earl Faison brings him down at the 12-yard line, and it will be a 4th down for Len Dawson and the Kansas City Chiefs. So Gerald Wilson is on to punt. I'll get the name right eventually. On 4th and 17. Punt is away. Going to be taken by Lincoln at the 44. He crosses midfield, gets to the 49, so a return of 7 yards for Keith Lincoln. 1st down and 10. Looks like we're going to have I formation for Tobin Rote. He hands it off to Paul Lowe. Paul Lowe can't get any traction. Gets 2. 5 carries, 10 yards. They need to go give him the ball more often. Rote looking to throw. And he is going to get yanked down. Tobin Rote by Buck Buchanan. Buchanan, the rookie, comes in and slams Tobin Rote to the ground. Where it will be 3rd down and 10, a 2-yard loss. Always, the bottom of your screen, Rote looking. Hasn't found Allworth yet today. He steps up, throws his coming across to Keith Lincoln. Lincoln's got the first down. Lincoln down to the 27-yard line. A pickup of 23 yards and a first down for the San Diego Chargers. Rote's now over 100 yards, even though he's struggled at times. He's found enough to get over to the century mark. First down and 10. Rote hands it off to Paul Lowe. Paul Lowe into the hut. Oh, he's flipped head over heels. Looks like Walt Corey, maybe. 56. Oh, don't have my roster open. I apologize. Rote back to throw. Throws is caught by McDougal. Jerry McDougal on the reception. Going to pick up about 4 yards. It'll be third down and 2. Third down and 2. Rote's in the shotgun. Rote back to throw. Got a first down inside the 10-yard line down to the 7. Jerry Robinson has reached 750 yards receiving this season, and that was a big one. So first and goal. Lowe barreling over his competitors down to the 4-yard line. Robinson steps up to make the tackle. Paul Lowe up the middle, but cannot get past the Chief defensive line. It's now third and goal. Third down and goal. Norton's in the slot. Over sector 2. Rote looking to throw. Throws it into the end zone. It's caught by Lance Allworth for a touchdown. So his first reception of the game makes it his 5th receiving touchdown this season, and it gets the Chargers on the board. And the extra point by George Blair is good. It's now 10-7 with 1:18 to go in the third. And the kick was away. Taken in the end zone. Frank Jackson will not come out. So the Chiefs with a 3-point lead now. Oh, wow, congratulations to Carthage Comets winning the state semifinal and move on to the championship game next week in high school football action. Dawson hands it to Spikes. Spikes with a huge hole and a first down and a pickup of 11 yards. He's now got 77 yards and is having a career day in replacement of the injured Abner Hayes. It'll be interesting to see how long Hayes is out for. And where's Curtis McClinton? I think he's out injured already. So again, the Chiefs are running their kicker and their corner at running backs. Dawson to Spikes. Spikes ahead up to the 42-yard line. Chuck Allen on the tackle. Second down and 4. Second down and 4. Spike's looking. He's got to run. He's got a huge haul. Spike's deep in the San Diego territory. He picks up 20 yards, and he's now over the century mark. And that should be the end of the third quarter. Let's see. 2, 1. And we've reached the end of the third quarter in San Diego from Balboa Stadium as the Chiefs lead the Chargers 10-7. First and 10 now. Dawson up under center. Hands it to Gerald Wilson, the punter. The punter's got some nuts. Oh, he is taken right off his feet. He was being held up, tried to get around. He does pick up 7 yards, though. That's probably his career best on the ground, at least in the NFL. Dawson looking to throw. Throws it over the middle. Caught by Tommy Brooker for the first down. Dawson on the edge of 100 himself. He's got 99 yards passing. Emil Karras on that last tackle. Dawson fakes the handoff. Looks, throws, caught on the run by Bert Cohn. Bert Cohn, the fullback, down inside the 10, down to the 5. The Chiefs, meanwhile, 25 rushes, 15 passes. Had the game plan the Chargers should be running, but they're not. Dawson looking to throw, steps up under pressure, throws, complete to Frank Jackson. They're going to mark him incomplete. He did not hold on. It'll be 2nd and goal. Dawson looking to throw, he hands it off to Spikes is planted. All of a sudden, the Charger defense just come out big. Swinging. Spikes has got 14 carries for 105 yards. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. Back to pass. Dawson looking to throw. Throws it out in the flat. It's caught by Spikes. Spike fumble! He fumbles out of bounds. So they continue running the kicker and punter, who are listed as running backs on the roster, but this will bring up a 4th and goal. And on to come to attempt the field goal. Jack Spikes, who just fumbled that ball, will now line up for a 21-yard potential field goal. And the kick is up, and it's good. So the Chiefs extend their lead now to 13-7. 13-7 over the 12-2 San Diego Chargers. 5:52 to go in this all-important playoff game, or playoff positioning game. Jerry Robinson brings it out of the goal line. He does not get past the 20. Well, he does 21 officially, but that was not the right decision to come out of the end zone. In the old days, it would have been 21 is better than 20, but nowadays 21 is not better than 25. 1st and 10 for Tobin Rote, who's again in the shotgun. The Chargers continue to throw. Kostek on the first. No. Picks up 9. Not enough for the first down. Second down and 1. Spikes to the handout to Paul Lowe. Lowe with a huge hole. Runs over a guy and gets the first down. I think it was Cheryl Hedrick that he ran over. Walt Corey, because Corey did hold on for the tackle, but he took a beating. 21 passing to 9 rushes for the Chargers. And this time it's going to be a pass again as Rote looking to throw. Throws it deep. Overthrows the intended target. It'll be 3rd down. 2nd down and 10. Sorry. Tobin Rote's arm is just not what he's thinking it is. It's got a lot of pizzazz, a lot of power. He's not connecting. He's not accurate. Rote back to pass again. Throws it incomplete. 3rd down and 10. Third and 10 as Rote looks. Throws. Almost intercepted. Almost intercepted indeed. Now Paul McGuire will have to punt. High punt, gonna bounce. I'm gonna say it's a touchback. Click to not keep it out of the end zone. San Diego will come out, or Kansas City will come out to the 20. Try to run some clock out. They're leading by 6. Dawson looking to throw. Throws it out to Fred Urbanus. Urbanus continuing to fight, continuing to move, plows his way forward for 15 yards and a first down. Fred Urbanus was not going to be denied. He just plowed his way forward. And a big first down up to the 35-yard line. First down and 10. Hand off to Jack Spikes. Spikes is hit hard and dropped. That'll be second down and 7 after that one. Dawson looking to throw. Throws it. Caught. Oh, he goes up. Looks like Profit once again. And gets the completion. So first down at the San Diego 38. Throws it. It's intercepted. Intercepted by Dick Westmoreland. And Westmoreland's going to bring it out to the 26-yard line. This could be a big, important play for San Diego to intercept Len Dawson as they were trying to drive in for a touchdown to put the game on ice. Instead, the Chargers still have life. Chris Burford, they were trying to hit him again on stride. He's got a touchdown. He's got some big third down conversions, but that time Dick Westmoreland was there. And Tobin Rote comes strolling on the field as he is down by 6. With 2:34 to go, they have all 3 timeouts. First down and 10. Rote back to pass. Chargers offense has struggled. He throws it. It's caught but out of bounds. Too far out. Chiefs haven't exactly been lighting it up, but they've done enough, couple field goals to have the 6-point lead. Second down and 10. Rote looking. Rote is going to be hit and dropped for a loss of 6 by Buck Buchanan, his second sack in the afternoon. Fantastic for Buck. So after the sack, pushes them all the way back. Third down and 22. Rote's back to pass. Kosarek makes the catch. We've reached the 2-minute warning. So, with 1:58 officially to go, the Chargers face a 4th down and 18. They do have 3 timeouts. They might want to punt because they can't afford to let the Chiefs get a field goal. Let's see what they chose to do. They are going to go for it. 4th down and 18. They need to get up to the 36 to make the first down. Rote looking. Steps up, throws it deep. It's caught! Lance Allworth. Not only is it caught, it's into Kansas City territory. Good enough for 35 yards and a first down. Allworth's 3rd reception on the day. Rote back to pass. There's still plenty of time. He steps up, throws it over the middle to Lowe. Lowe inside the 40. Lowe down to the 38-yard line. It'll be second down and 1 from there. 9-yard gain. Rote in shotgun. Time is ticking. They're down by 6. They need to score. Tobin Rote looking. He's going to scramble out to his left. He's going to have to run. He is going to get buried. And the Chargers will have to call timeout. It'll be 3rd down and 3 after Mel Branch makes the tackle. Gets the sack. Should have just took off running. Rote looking to throw now. He gets away from a guy, throws it deep. Oh, but he cannot hold on. Tobin Road had some great time. An arm tackle, but it is 4th down and 3. Again, we faced with the biggest play of the game. They made a 4th and 18 earlier. Rote throws. It's caught by Reg Caroline. He's got the first down before he is absolutely drilled, but a first is a first. First down with 1:02 and ticking. Chargers still trying to get lined up. Rote back to throw. Throws it streaking Reg Caroline again with another huge catch. Down to the 14, and the Chargers going to come out, continue to go in a no-huddle. 1st and 10 from the 14. Rote looking to throw, and he's going to throw the ball away. Good decision on his part. Good decision. Second down and 10. Live to fight another day. There's 38 seconds to go. Rote. They're all in on this try. Diving catch by Lincoln. And I think the Chargers are going to have to call timeout here. They're rushing back to the line of scrimmage. 30 seconds. 3rd down and 2. You can't waste the clock. Nope, they're going to throw. 3rd and 2. Rote throws it to the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego! Keith Lincoln standing over there. The Chargers used up a lot of time on that clock, and they will go line up for the all-important extra point now, potentially an extra point to give them the AFC West crown, AFL West crown, and a first-round bye. This is huge for George Blair. The kick is up, and it is good. And with 22 seconds left, the Chargers have a 14-13 lead. What an impressive way that this game potentially has ended. Just 22 seconds to go. Potentially, definitely the best game of the night. George Blair, or of the week. George Blair gets the kick away. It's taken at the 14 by Frank Jackson. Jackson makes one man miss, but the other man is right there and cannot get away. And the Chiefs, now they don't need a touchdown. They only need a field goal. But they're at the 28, so you're going to figure you're going to need about 40, 45 yards. They do have timeouts. Let's see how many they have officially. They have all 3. 19 seconds, so this is not over by any stretch. Dawson in the shotgun by himself. Looking to throw. He's taking a lot of time. Dumps it. It's out of bounds. No catch. No catch. A wasted down. 2nd down and 10. You can't do that. You got 3 timeouts. They're going to give you open receivers in the middle of the field. Use it. Go down, call timeout. Dawson looking to throw. He's just wasted 10 seconds. And now he's sacked in 8 seconds. And the Kansas City Chiefs, after playing one of the best games of the year, have self-destructed. Bad clock management, bad quarterback management out of Len Dawson, not to get the ball away. He's back to throw now. He throws it. Heaves it. Incomplete, and we've got a 4th down to 4 seconds. So this is the game here. There's now 4 seconds. There's no time for anything else other than just to try and maybe do some laterals or something. I don't know. They're too far away to do a Hail Mary. Dawson looking to throw. Same play, and knocked away. And that is the ball game. The San Diego Chargers never led until there was 19 seconds left, but they do manage to come back and get the victory over the Kansas City Chiefs and have made it to 13-2 now. 13-2, and have clinched the AFL Western Division and the first-round bye. They still are in it for the home field advantage. The Kansas City Chiefs, meanwhile, they're in trouble at 9-6. I think they might have been eliminated. We're going to go look here in a minute before we wrap it up and send it home. Jack Spikes had over 100 yards rushing in the injury, but Lance Allworth with a couple big catches late, especially on a 4th and 18. That's right there. Touchdown to Burford early on. Touchdown to Paul Lowe, that was the game winner with the extra point. And again, San Diego 14, Kansas City 13. Your final score from Balboa Stadium in southern sunny California. And San Diego's going to the playoffs. Let's go ahead and finish this. Go show you the playoff standings. Come on. Why won't it let me do anything? Because I have the wrong controller. That makes sense. Okay. So 13-2 standings. Yeah. So the Chiefs 9-6 are eliminated. Well, let's go to the AFC just to be sure. Cleveland 13-1, San Diego 13-2. Colts at 8-6, and Patriots at 9-6 lead their divisions. Raiders and Broncos. The Chiefs eliminated? Well, let's see. Division record since they split head-to-head. 3-3. No, not their conference record. Yes, the Broncos have 7 wins. The Chiefs cannot get there. The Kansas City Chiefs have been eliminated. Thanks, folks. Thanks for joining us on this fantastic episode of Sack to the Future. Tomorrow, the Colts and Oilers to wrap up Week 16. Until next time, I'm Vinny Vincent.